Hello, this is Miss Mala. This video lesson is about Newton's first law of motion. Some important definitions to note. First, it's mass. It is the amount of matter in an object. The unit of mass is kilogram. It is not the same as weight of an object. Weight of an object is full of gravity on the mass. Second definition is motion. It is described as any movement of any object. There are two types of motion, linear motion and circular motion. Linear motion is motion in straight line. Now Newton's first law states that if an object is at rest, it will remain at rest. If an object is in motion, it will remain in motion unless an unbalanced force acts on it. The main idea is to understand why objects keep doing what they are doing. For example, a boulder on a hill at rest will remain at rest unless an unbalanced force will cause it to move. Another example, if an object is moving or traveling at 2 meters per second, it will continue to move unless there is an unbalanced force acting on it. We will explore unbalanced force in the next lesson. Here's a detailed example on Newton's first law of motion. The blue object is at rest, and another blue object rolls in and collides. It transfers force onto the object at rest. The object at rest moves forward. The object in red is in motion, so it stays in motion until it strikes another red object at rest, and it transfers its force into the second object, and the first object remains at rest or slows down, while the object at rest moves forward. Furthermore, Newton's first law is also referred to as law of inertia. Mass is an intrinsic property of a body. It doesn't change. Mass of a body determines its acceleration. We will further study acceleration in Newton's second law of motion. Students very often confuse between inertia and mass. As I have already said, mass is the amount of matter in an object, while inertia is laziness of an object that resists any change in its state. Therefore, the more massive an object, the more inertia it will have. Thus, much less force is required to move a light object. However, if you have to move a very massive object, you require a huge amount of force. Coming up next will be Newton's second law of motion.